Hey, I'll keep this short. Opportunities. Opportunities are interesting because they come by all the time. You can't take all of them, no matter how smart, wise, or free you are, right? I think that sucks. Like for example, this weekend, one major actually, no, this weekend, two opportunities presented themselves. One was more of a recreational social one, which was there was an alumni game for my high school that I wanted to go to, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna try and lock in. I'm going because I didn't want because I'm back in Maryland. One of my biggest fears is that since I'm near so many people I know and so many places I'm familiar with, I'm just gonna become so distracted. So I wanted to say I'm going to sacrifice some stuff like that. So that was a kind of a test of my resolve in a sense. Um, so did that. And I didn't even lock in, to be honest. I think I was goofing off most of the time. Still got some math homework done, but still, um, more of a test of my resolve. This second opportunity was this weekend. It was the Hack UMBC. Hack UMBC is a UMBC, University of Maryland, Baltimore College, or Baltimore County, I think is actually the name, was doing a hackathon. Looked like a really cool hackathon. A lot of cool prizes, a lot of cool tracks, and I really wanted to do the hackathon. But then it came more apparent to me for the past couple of days that my midterms were coming up really, really soon, which by soon I mean next week and the week after that, respectively. So I decided, okay, instead of going into a situation where by Wednesday I'm cramming a bunch of stuff for classes I'm already not that strong in, um, I want to be able to have more wiggle room. I want to have more of a strong foundation. So throughout the week, I don't have to worry about panicking and cramming. So I said I'm not going to go to a hackathon. Even though I found like those people who even want to team up with me, which is really cool because like they seem like cool people. Um, but didn't do that. Didn't do that at all. And then I also talked about the XR organization. I really wanted to join, but I said, okay, I'm just gonna increase my depth over breadth right now. But yeah, that's the whole thing about opportunities. I think the philosophy I've always maintained is that if you live, this is hard because I don't have that much experience with living, but if you live a good life where you're pursuing goals and being a kingdom man and all that, um, when you miss out on an opportunity, it's not going to be something where you keep on reflecting on it. Like you're not going to have that regret because more opportunities are going to come by. Like if you miss out on a party, right? If you miss out on a party and in 5 years you're still thinking about that party, something went wrong in your life besides that party, right? It was maybe you were inconsistent with being a social person. Maybe you stopped hanging out with friends. Maybe you became a social recluse, right? And you're blaming it on that one event when there's actually a series of events that followed it. So that's the same for those opportunities in general. So like, let's say I say because I didn't go to that hackathon, everything in my life regarding technology, CS, and all that sucks. That doesn't make sense largely. Like I mean, maybe like there's a cool internship opportunity there, but like if I'm still doing stuff, if I'm still developing my craft, chasing opportunities that come by that are at the right time, at the right moment, I can make room for, then I should still be growing and growing thanks to some opportunities, right? It shouldn't be a matter where I become stagnant because I missed one opportunity. Um, I think that's easier said than done. Like every time like I said, I'm going to pass out an opportunity. It's like it's a physical battle almost. Like I remember the Cook Council alumni game. I said, I was walking back to my apartment. Like, man, actually, I can't go to this thing. I have to lock and all of that. Then I got to my apartment. And I laid down for a bit. I was like, man, maybe I should go. Maybe I feel like a bad person, like for not going. So that was I had to physically restrain myself not to go. I think the Uber prices also helped with that. But I think it's a hard thing to do in general, but I think it's a good practice. Sometimes you just have to even throw opportunities out of the way, like not for like any reason, just cause to make sure like you have that discipline. I remember I saw a YouTube comment a while back, and I have no idea how true it is, but I think it's a good idea. It was something like the Romans the Romans never ate to their heart's content because they wanted to build discipline, not to be glutens or something like that. They wanted to be able to have self restraint. I don't know if that's true. Maybe that was just a human thing. I think humans still do that. But I think that's something I like to try and practice every now and then, even with food. Even though that one's a bit harder because like food is not something I personally every day think about, oh, you're eating too much. It's like something I have to keep on remember. It's like, okay, You can pause now, right? Um, but yeah, always just a good practice to have and a skill to have, I guess. But besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. Besides, have a great day.